Hey, Faye.
Hi, Rebekah. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day to you.
How did you celebrate it yesterday?
I spent the whole weekend actually with my mom, so we had a nice time. How about you?
I did the same, and it was great.
Great.
It was great. So how would you describe your relationship with your mom?
You know, I have a great relationship with my mother, luckily, but we're definitely more than just mom-daughter. My mom is definitely she's my best friend, and she's the first person I want to turn to when I need advice or when I want to share a story, whether it's good or bad. And I really remember this from the youngest age, racing home from school and wanting to share stories with her. And I think we all have a moment in our lives that we remember our mom being more than our mom. We look at her and we think she's actually a really good friend. And it might have happened younger in your life like it did for me, or it might have happened older in your life. Whatever the case, we want to hear your stories. And you can actually log on to Olay's Facebook fan page. Olay is sponsoring a contest this month called Like Mom, Like Daughter, where you can share your story of the moment you realized your mom was more than your mom. She was also your friend. And the winners will be chosen to come to New York City and have a makeover and a photo shoot with your mom, which is pretty cool.
Oh my God, that's so cool. That's definitely really exciting. So what would you say are some of like the best tips that you personally got from your mom, whether it's beauty tips or like fashion?
Yeah, well, I got so many beauty and fashion tips from my mom. And my mom was always a classic beauty and really took good care of her skin. I say she was ahead of her time because she was a big believer in SPF before it became such a big message. You know, my mom always told me to wear sunscreen. She always had a hat on me when I was a child. So I got into that habit. And I hear from a lot of women, that's one of the biggest things they regret not listening to their mom was to wear sunscreen. And they regret it much later in life. So, you know, I just want to say, since it's May, it's also Skin Cancer Awareness Month, definitely take a moment to remember to not only reapply your sunscreen, but to also pick up a new bottle of an SPF 30, because even if your sunscreen hasn't expired, I say toss it from last summer because it can lose its efficacy from the heat, and if it was in your bathroom, which gets steamy, it just loses its efficacy. So it's a good time to pick up a new bottle and have a fresh start for spring.
Ooh, I didn't know that about the heat. Wow, that's crazy.
You want to store it in a cool, dry place.
Okay, got it. And then what about like fashion tips? Do you find yourself ever like reaching in your closet and being like, oh my God, my mom would totally wear this?
I do. My mom was, again, she was classic with her skincare routine. She was also classic with her styles. And my mom always invested in classic pieces that she's had for decades and decades. And I could probably comb through her closet and see things that I would love to wear that are really, you know, older styles that are timeless.
Yeah, absolutely. And then what about more of like everyday life lessons, like either having to deal with like relationships or money? Like what were some of the things that your mom used to tell you that really stuck out?
My mom was so great with so many things, and she really taught me that beauty is something that comes from the inside. And she shared something with me that I think is so important. She really reinforced positive self-esteem by having me always focus on qualities inside myself that I really loved, or features that I really loved about myself. Because let's face it, we all have things we like about ourselves. We all have things we don't like about ourselves. My mom said, focus on the positive. So write down one thing you like about yourself, stick it to a mirror on your, you know, your bathroom mirror, and every time you go to your bathroom mirror and you're brushing your teeth or you're washing your face, you'll see that affirmation, and it just gets reinforced in your brain, and it helps to build your self-esteem, and that just makes you walk around this earth feeling better about yourself.
Yeah, definitely. I like that one. So do you have kids of your own?
I don't.
You don't?
No, but she's preparing me.
When you do you feel like you're going to pass on these same types of tips?
Absolutely. I'll definitely pass on these tips, and I'll have my mom right there besides me.
Aw, so cute. Well, is there anything else you'd like to say? I mean, that Facebook contest sounds amazing.
Absolutely. Definitely, you know, go ahead and put up your story, and I can't wait to read them.
Oh, absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Rebekah.
Thank you.
All right, have a good day.
Bye, Faye.
Bye.